And I told him right before we walked out, I said, you can't spell ATL without teal. And I said, let's go take that. And we really dominated the game.
Sean's fans, boom. That's all I have to say. Complete victory, start to finish, across the board, 41-24 over Georgia State. And this one was chippy. In the past couple of years, it's been chippy.
I think there's a little disrespect there. I think that, I thought there were some dirty things that happened in the game, and it bothered me. Our guys' helmets were flying off left and right, and nothing was happening.
Early into the fourth quarter, quarterback Grayson McCall, yes, did roll an ankle and get rolled up underneath. And more than one person held their breath, easily to say.
Well, it was an ankle sprain, and so if he needed to go back in, he probably could have. But it was, he got tackled low, and the kid ripped it or twisted it, so he hurt it pretty decently there. So it'll be we'll have to see what's going on with that. I mean, hopefully it won't be a major one where he can play next week. But
we all know when you roll an ankle, the swelling doesn't happen until the shoe comes off. So slush bucket at minimum. I'm sure they'll do a lot more tricky stuff than just slush bucketing. There from the start, first play of the game, 50-yard touchdown, and they knew it from the start.
Jared Brown's one of our big playmakers. We tried to get him matched up on some certain things first play of the game. We knew that was going to be a touchdown all week long.
Offense of explosion. 540 total yards and only a 4-yard difference combined. 268 passing, 272 rushing. It was just a complete offensive performance across the board.
Yeah, when we're our best, that's when you can be balanced. We can run our option stuff. We can play action. We can get the ball out and do some things. We tried to. We had in a short week. There's not a lot of crazy things you do, but we just had to try to put our playmakers in position to make some plays.
If there's one thing about Coastal Carolina this year, holy crap, they have a long list of injuries, both on the offensive side and defensive side, both on depth and both on starters. It's a complete injury walking wounded list. Yet they have found a way to become, at the moment, the only team that has started the season 4-0.
When you start 3 great home games in a row at home, that's great, but there's a lot of distractions. When you come on the road, there's none. And I think our team needed that. I think we needed to get away from Conway, all that, and where we could just be ourselves and focus on what we have to control.
Also need to make reference, C.J. Beasley, who's having one hell of a season so far, going into the season was listed 4th on the depth chart. 4th, as in 1, 2, 3, 4. And tonight he went for 25 carries, 142. Jared Guest came in. Yes, Jared had that pick 6 late, but redeemed it and scored 33 yards rushing, including the final touchdown of the game where he plowed over the defensive back for Georgia State. Coastal Carolina moves to 4-0. They now get the mini bye week, if you will, the extra day's rest, and it's Parents Weekend next weekend where Georgia Southern comes to town for an afternoon kickoff. Look for our show on Wednesday after their press conference. And comment away, folks. What did you see today that you liked for the first time? What do you have questions about? It was a good night overall. Road win are big wins, period. Road wins are big wins, and they got themselves a big win. 4-0 overall, 1-0 in the conference. Sean's up. Thanks for watching.
Go Saints. Go Saints, man. We played a good game. And we're just 4-0. We'll put that one in our back pocket and we'll keep going on to the next week.